Hello and good evening. Welcome to the YourFixTV studio. I am Monique Bradley.
I'm Pete Ward.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are very proud to say we're social broadcasters, a fancy term for live streamers. And we will shout it from the rooftops until the day we die because we are so proud of what we do. We have technical glitches every so often because Pete basically does the job of about 6 people when we go live. So he is our director, our producer, he is the technical expert, he's our lighting guy. He makes sure that the sound comes on at the right time. He also makes, what else do you do? Well, he switches between screens.
Switching, I'm streaming, I'm sitting there. So I'm sitting here, but I'm sitting over there in my mind sometimes. Sorry about that.
Oh, hey, Tracy Marie.
The feed.
Yeah, you're doing everything.
I'm making sure, no excuses. I just, let the sound get away on me when I was testing it before.
That's so true. That's all good.
Welcome.
Hey, and I want to say a big shout out to all of our new people following tonight on Periscope. Hi, y'all. Nice to see you there. If you can hear us okay, please send some hearts or some thumbs up. Cool. Tracy Marie watching here in New Zealand over on the YourFixTV channel. Great to have you guys with us. It's a big topic tonight. As live streamers, the one thing we need, well, in fact, it's 2 things, but it comes under the same word, and that word is platform. And we thought we'd really discuss this because it's a pretty big topic. And we don't need a lot of fancy graphics or anything to make tonight possible. We just need you guys to be part of the conversation. So tonight's topic, as I said, is all about the platform. So we're going to start from a technical perspective because that's Pete's background, and Pete's going to tell you a quick bit about himself, his background and expertise in developing platforms, and then he's going to talk to you about which platforms you should be using to make your social media and your live streams really kick ass. Pete, back to you.
Back to me. Awesome. Right, platforms. We're talking technical platforms, okay? So what you have to decide, or what you have to realize, is that the world is your stage, right? You have the ability now to broadcast yourself to a global audience simply by sitting on your computer or using your mobile phone when you're out, wherever you are, everywhere. You are now global. You have a global audience. You have a global platform, okay? You have a global stage. So stop sitting there thinking, oh my God, wouldn't it be amazing if I could just like reach out to all of these people? Okay, so what's happened is in the last 3 years, the platforms have technically evolved to the stage, to the point where you can. You absolutely can. You can. Okay, whether someone's watching or listening is a different matter because that's a different whole strategy.
That's true.
But we're talking about the infrastructure. Just by taking your mobile phone and deciding, I am going to go live every single day and talk about one issue, you could be building your platform, which is what Monique's going to be talking about.
That's
but the
right.
Infrastructure exists. So what I'm saying is there is now no excuse. Okay, to build it up into a nice technical environment like this where we've got screens coming in and we've got,
massive
videos
lighting
playing and all sorts of things, and we've got, that type of thing. Okay, that's a whole, different infrastructure level. Okay, so we like to think of levels. So what we do is we have 4 levels. So you start with your phone, that's level 1. Phone plus lighting plus a microphone is level 2. Level 3 is your computer-based assisted with lighting. And then level 4 is where you use a whole complete environment such as this, like a studio. Now, you can choose any level that suits you. In fact, you should choose any level that suits you.
Definitely.
When it comes to sorting those levels out, I can help you sort those levels out and find out which one suits you, okay? Because you might want to just do something extra with your phone. I'll tell you the microphone to use, okay? It's a really good one. It's a Rode microphone. PM us if you want some details on that. And then, lighting. Oh my God, how do I get, lighting? And so, okay, that's what we're talking about. So I'm doing the technical stuff on the way through, and then Monique is going to smash you with the rest of the platform.
What platform means.
Okay, so is that enough to get going?
That's a really good start. The other thing we want to tell you is that with what we do with streaming, And I do have to say a big shout out to all the streamers around the world, because today has been the big Streamy Awards over in LA. Congratulations to all the winners. We love you guys, and we're coming and chasing you, because our goal is this time next year, we want to be finalists in the Streamy Awards. But to do that, we need to build a platform, which is what we're going to come around to very shortly. When it comes to platform and the technical side of what you do as a streamer, you have to know which platform's actually going to be the best for you as well. So it's great if you go to a new platform that has no followers, but you get to make your mark. However, don't you want a big audience? I mean, my background is professional theatre, film and television. I did a degree in theatre and film, and then I did a postgrad at TVNZ here in New Zealand to understand how to make TV. However, I can't do this without an audience. And really, going to a place that already has a really well-established audience like YouTube or Instagram or Facebook Live, which is what we're broadcasting through tonight as part of our process, it's really important to go essentially where, like if you were a fisherman, to go where all the fish are swimming, because you've got a greater chance of catching more fish. So be really mindful of which platform you're going to do your live streams on. For us tonight, because we are a broadcast studio, we stream through multiple platforms. So tonight we're streaming through Facebook Live, through 2 channels in Facebook Live. We're streaming through Periscope, which is associated with Twitter. That's how you log into Periscope. So shout outs to everybody on Periscope. Love you guys. We also stream through a Korean streaming platform called Africa TV, which is truly amazing. You need to check it out. And we stream through YouTube as well. That's called simulcasting, and you need particular software and hardware to be able to do that. But what it does is it actually gives you brand saturation and presence across a really wide range of potential fish that you can fish or catch at some stage. So it's a really good option. And really, if you want to build your own platform, which we're going to come to, which is your message, having brand saturation across a vast array of platforms, which is the physical, tangible platform you broadcast through, is actually your winning formula. So there you go. Who knew? So tonight is a twofold session around the word platform. Firstly, what platforms do you need? How does a platform work for you? And then we're going to talk about your platform and what your platform or your message actually is. Hi, Leonard Matthews. Hello, Debbie Smith. Great to see you guys on the stream tonight. Lovely to have you with us. And if you do have any questions at all, feel free to shoot them our way. And hi to those of you watching on Periscope as well. It's lovely to see you guys on there as well.
Nice. Did we say hello to Tracy?
Oh, Tracy Marie. Yes, definitely. Yep. Lovely to see you there, my hun. So, Pete, anything else people need to know about the physical platform?
Physical platform, yes, you need to think about, as I was saying, cameras. Sometimes a webcam is good.
Yeah,
so
we've tested them.
Yep, we're testing one in the kitchen at the moment for our close-in shots on the bench. We've got a JVC camera sitting back there, which you're watching on at the moment, and that's very, very, very good. So yeah, it's a matter of working out the level of infrastructure you actually need for your platform, and you need to look at making sure software-wise, you know, your accounts are all use the same username on every single one of them. If you can, make it nice and short. Think of something really good so you can track what's going on. Cool. So use the same branding images across each one, just so that you can keep up with what can. In fact, backing up just a little step there, figure out your brand before you go on them. Don't just jump on and try them out. Figure out what you stand for and who you are and what you're trying to achieve, and then make your brand image. So when you put your first account on there, make sure that you upload a decent photo that reflects what you're trying to do. So if you're a makeup artist and you're going to do makeup tutorials, make sure it's something with you doing a makeup-y thing, so that people instantly see it and go, duh, that's what it's for. So if you're going to be, if you're going to do, you know, for example, makeup tutorials, you know, pick a name that matches what you're doing. So
I just have to say a shout out to @Flyhorde who's watching us on Periscope. Hello to you. I'd love to know where you're watching from in the world, because that's what we love about streaming too, is that we get to connect with people from right around the world, and it's really exciting. I totally agree too, Pete. When it comes to platform, the one thing that I've learned over the last week is, while we're using a broadcast camera, and sometimes we use webcams depending on the level of broadcast we want, and the look and where we are in the world. While we use what we're broadcasting through tonight is a broadcast camera that is connected to software and hardware that enables us to stream across multiple platforms, which enables us to go out to Facebook, a couple of platforms on Facebook, YouTube, Africa TV, Periscope. At the same time, hello @FT Guy, lovely to see you. Watching us on Periscope. I'm Monique. This is Pete. At the same time, you can't do that using our streaming software to broadcast into Instagram. However, we do understand that there's an app coming out, or a software that you can get for Windows 10, where very soon you'll be able to stream from your PC out through Instagram. I'm really excited about that.
Must get a Windows computer and try it out. We've got Macs here, so we need to get a Windows computer and try that one out and let you know.
And thanks to whomever has just sent us a whole bunch of hearts. Thank you. That's very, very kind. I don't know who just sent those hearts, but loving it. Thank you.
Very nice.
The other thing that we've trialled this week is we worked with Master Chef Ray McVinney in his kitchen, and it was actually last week, and we had our broadcast camera in front of us broadcasting out through multiple platforms, and at the same time we actually strapped my phone to the bottom of the camera, just in front of us, and we actually streamed out through Instagram at the same time. It was amazing, and I was just so blown away at how we could connect with so many more people by streaming across multiple platforms. So it's the same if you're a blogger and you decide you just want to use, say, your blogging website. You've got to put your content on other platforms to send people to your website as well. So this comprehension of platform is actually a real big one, particularly when it comes to your technical and your infrastructure. Understand what platforms you should use, or know where your people are, and use those platforms to show them how great and amazing you are, and get them involved in what you want to share. Cool. Sound good?
That's right. That's some good stuff there, Raja.
Oh, is Raja watching? Hey, Raja.
Nice to see
I can't
you.
see the
Nice
comments tonight, so lovely to have you on board as always.
Okay.
Hey, Raja, I can see you there now.
Here we go.
All right, so tonight's topic is about platform, and it is a big one. What platforms should you use when you're a live streamer? There are so many you can use. So which one's going to be best for you? Is it going to be Africa TV? Is it going to be YouTube? Is it going to be Facebook? Is it going... Oh, hello @Bora EKM505, who's watching us on Periscope. Thanks for joining the stream. Is Periscope going to be your platform? You need to decide where your ideal client or customer is going to be, and you need to join that platform. So that's the first point. What platform should you use? I think we've nailed that one. That's a good one.
Well, yes. Investigate them all, trial them all out. Think about it and work out who you're trying to reach. So if you're trying to reach somebody who uses,
Instagram.
Instagram, don't bother to do a YouTube live.
No, go straight to Instagram, because that's where your people are. So the next slide. What is your platform?
Is that your?
It's your platform.
Emphasis, I believe the emphasis is on your platform. That's right.
Raja's just said that would be me. Good afternoon, celebrities. And right back to you, celebrity. You're a bit of a celebrity. Everybody knows you by name.
Yeah, they do
I have to say.
They do
Raja.
Now. So,
this is a good one.
I am Pete Ward, and this is Monique Bradley, and we are talking here with the YourFixTV Academy training.
Yeah,
we're here. Like to talk about social broadcasting.
And we're here in this YourFixTV studio in Auckland, Central Auckland, in New Zealand. So I'd love to know where you guys are watching from around the world. So if you're on Periscope tonight, let us know in the newsfeed. I'd love to know where you guys are watching from. Just give a shout out, and we'd love to say hi to you. So the next part of this training is about what is your platform. Now, the philosophy behind this is, back in the day, you'd have, say, your snake charmers, or you'd have your medicine sellers, or maybe you'd have somebody who was religious, and they would stand on a little soapbox, just slightly elevated above everybody, and they would share their message with the world. They were on a physical platform. basically, their soapbox. And they were well known for sharing that message that way.
Yep.
And basically how this translates into the live streaming world is your platform is not just the physical, tangible channels that you share your content on. Your platform is the message that you want to share with the world. So why this became quite a big thing for us to explore is that we recently worked with the beautiful Brooke Huia, and she was a finalist in Miss Universe New Zealand. In fact, she got runner-up.
Yep.
And one of the things we had to explore with her was what was her platform. And the first time we discussed it, she talked about Facebook and Instagram, and we said, no. If you had to stand on that soapbox, which is your platform, what is your message you want to share with the world? And for her, it was about diversity. And it was about embracing the fact that New Zealand isn't just a singular culture or a biculture. It's a multicultural country which is incredibly diverse. And she used her own story of diversity. She's from, she was adopted, so she's of mixed race. She comes from several, she's a kind of a hybrid of several different families.
Yep.
She even has 2 different coloured eyes.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
She is incredibly diverse and beautiful and kind, and wanted to use that as her platform, as a message to take to the international stage if she was going to become Miss Universe New Zealand. And I think often when people are streaming, they don't understand their platform terribly well. Jenna Marbles is a great example of somebody who understands their platform.
Yep.
She is, find her on YouTube. She's hilarious. Her platform's comedy.
Yep.
And it can be that simple. So Pete, I'm going to throw it to you. What is your platform?
Very interesting question.
Because we've been talking about it.
I'm glad that you've asked me that, and we look forward to seeing how this plays out in the future. I believe that Winston could do with me right now.
Oh, Winston Peters, yeah.
Okay, I've got a couple of different platforms, but obviously one of my platforms is a comedy platform where we collectively known as Pete and Monique. We do share a bit of joy and fun into everyone's lives by being complete dicks. Pretty much. So if you have a look back through our...
No, I'm not going to lie, that's true.
Yep, that's right. So if you have a look, search on YouTube, you will find Pete and Monique. And mostly we did a show called Friday where we sat in the said studio, dressed up in costume, talked smack all night. That's one of the platforms we have. Basically just reaching out and building a community with people who have nothing better to do on a Friday night than sit around at home and
have a drink of wine.
And have maybe a drink of wine if they want to, or a drink of anything or nothing. So that's one of the platforms. One of the other platforms I have is sharing information. So I love the knowledge economy. I love being able to take, and this is why we do this training here, I love being able to take the knowledge that I've built up. So I started in IT 20 years ago, and I retrained as an adult, funny enough, when I was 27. So by the time I was 30, I was fully trained and back out in the workforce in a career of IT. And that I love it. I love IT. I love doing things, which is, what I'm doing here in the YourFixTV situation. I pull all the IT stuff together. So when you're sitting there and the bitrate isn't quite up to scratch,
you sound fancy.
You won't know what the bitrate isn't up to scratch. But I'm sitting here stressing about seeing the bitrate fluctuating in the frames per second and all those types of things. So that is one of my platforms, is bringing people the knowledge. So I'm building a platform here with YourFixTV to help bring the knowledge of people that they have, which there's 3 types of knowledge. One is embedded knowledge, which is within a situation. There's a lot of knowledge that people do over and over and over again. That's embedded knowledge. The other, of course, is explicit knowledge, which is knowledge that you can write down and put in a document. We do this because blah, 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 blah. Okay, and the other type of knowledge, which is the elusive butterfly of knowledge.
Oh, yes.
And this is called tacit knowledge. T-A-C-I-T, tacit knowledge. That's the knowledge that you've built up by doing things your way, learning this the hard way. Usually it's the school of hard knocks knowledge. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay? Very much know-how. Okay? So explicit knowledge is know what. Oh, what should we do? Well, we should do this in this situation. The know-how is tacit knowledge. Now, my platform is helping, well, for myself, using my tacit knowledge to do that, because I've had 20 years in IT, so I can help people now with things that they don't know, that I've learned the hard way.
So true.
Never click OK at 11 o'clock at night on a database update of the user database table.
Oh dear.
Never, ever do it.
Oh dear.
Because I was there till 8 o'clock in the morning restoring them one by one. Username.
Oh no, that would drive me to
Password.
drink.
I had the passwords. Luckily, I reset the passwords and I had all that. Okay? Don't ever do it. So my tacit knowledge is never, ever go, oh yeah, that looks right, click, without checking it twice, 3 times. Builders talk about that.
That's true.
Measure it twice, cut it once.
Yeah.
That is tacit knowledge, people. That's a beautiful example. So, and not only my own knowledge, but what I want to do is help build a platform, which is what we're talking about, to help other people with that knowledge get that out there.
So my platform is a little bit different. So Pete's built a physical platform for me to be able to share my own information on. He's done that for me for the last 5 years. So the first platform he built for me was actually for me to be able to talk about my own journey with depression, anxiety, anorexia, and my own health issues, and how I lost more than 40 kilos in weight. So he built that platform for me, and it was kind of, not sarcastically, but funnily enough, it was called Get a Life. And it's not meant to be a derogatory term. It was meant to be a term to help people get a life when they felt they didn't have one or didn't have any control. There was a real strong focus on personal empowerment. And for me, if you go back to when I was a child, I didn't have a lot of confidence. I was severely bullied for being a fat kid, and my parents actually got me into performing arts to help me build my confidence and to feel okay in my own skin. So I wanted to be able to use my voice to help other people find their voice, and that's my platform. So while I'm a classically trained actor and speaker, so I speak very Kiwi now, but when I did my training, I spoke very properly. I was trained to speak in the language of the Queen. So that's how I spoke as a kid, because that was my training. And my voice was always one that was remembered. And so now I use the strength of my voice to help others either find their own voice, or when they can't speak for themselves, they ask me to speak on their behalf. So that's why I've done a lot of work as a TV presenter. I've done a lot of work in film. I've done a lot of voiceovers. And basically my platform is my voice, and Pete uses the physical platform that he's built for me to get my voice everywhere and the voices of others everywhere. And that's how we work together.
It's true. Well, metaphorical, physical, because it's a virtual IT.
Yeah,
really.
it is.
But it is actually something, can be seen as something physical, I suppose. But it's a virtual IT platform to put that out there. One of the things I know Molly does very well is interview people. When she is interviewing people, she completely connects to them and really draws out the story that they have hidden in there, but they wouldn't be able to just stand there and share. My name is Pete and I can do some IT stuff. She really, she really draws.
It's a bit dry, eh?
Yeah, she draws that story out of them and really connects. That is really, I'm really just giving you some kudos. That is really, really good. It's one of the things I've seen a lot of people say that. Oh my God, it's like you helped me say the things I wanted to say. That is you in your genius.
Thank you, Pete. That's really kind of you. Yeah. That's really nice. I guess for me, I spent 15 years as an MC at basically an international scale food show here in New Zealand. And often I would have to work with a lot of chefs, some of whom had been on TV and some of whom had come straight from the kitchen. And I knew they had a lot of knowledge to share, but often there can be not a dysfunction, but a disconnect between their headspace and actually getting that out to the people. So I became the platform between them and the people to share their message. And so I would preempt what the audience would want to hear or want to know. So I might see something and I might think, well, I don't know anything about that ingredient. So my job was to ask, where does that ingredient come from? Or how would you use that ingredient with other herbs or spices? Or how does that work? What about people who might have gluten allergies? All those sorts of questions that often the viewers will think, but they don't have the voice to ask. Right. So again, it's my voice, is my platform. And that is It's the one thing, I guess, that people remember about me.
That's right. So respect us to you.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
I have to say, Raj has just commented saying, when is Friday?
Friday, yes.
We got some plans, Raja. Don't you worry.
We do.
And it's good to see Jonathan Penrose watching.
Hello.
Whereabouts in the world are you at the moment, Jonathan? Are you, whereabouts are you watching from? I would love to hear where you are in the world. Are you still in Bali or are you back in New Zealand, in Christchurch?
Nice.
Oh, hello at Max7367691, and thank you whoever on Periscope just sent me a heart.
Hello.
That's really kind of you, or sent us a heart.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
So tonight's topic with the YourFixTV Training Academy is about your platform.
Right.
And it's not just the physical platform that you use to stream, it's also the platform which for me is actually my purpose.
Yep. It's a platform.
That is my platform.
Sorry.
No, you go.
It's the platform you stand for or stand on. That's what we're saying.
This is a great question from at FB FBMWA. Is YourFixTV on the Freeview channel? I wish it was. No, but you can head to our website, YourFix.tv, and we have a huge amount of videos on there. We've got videos for children and storytelling. Pete and I have our own crazy comedy show called Friday. We've worked with MasterChef Ray McVinney, and there's a heap of shows on there. Lots of recipes if you're into food. We've got lots of beauty demonstrations and skincare products. We've got a whole bunch of videos. There's a few hundred, eh?
Yeah, heaps and heaps and heaps. Hello to Lynette Hill.
Oh, Lynette Hill.
Lynette Hill.
Oh, Raja's just...
Choppy.
Yeah, can't wait to see more of your haircut, Lynette.
She's got a haircut today. She was in the studio this morning, of course, in YourFixTV studio, filming the Easy Living with Monique Bradley show.
Ta-da! My platform.
Which was part of the platform. Every Wednesday morning, New Zealand time, 11 a.m.
Yeah, and that's also streamed out through... Periscope, Africa TV, and very soon it will be streamed out through Instagram as well. So whatever platform you're on, you'll get to see that show. Raja just said, of course your voice is a platform.
Yes.
It's the first time I noticed that it had an impact was actually in 2000. I actually went to sing at an event and I sang some songs and the whole room cried when I sung, and I thought maybe I'm just crap. But no, they were having an emotional response, and I thought there's something about my voice. And then I realized that my voice is part of my why, it's part of my purpose, and now it's my platform. So I either use it to help people or I help people find their voice. Pete, do you have anything else to say for tonight?
Yes, I do. Go. I'm just going to just let everyone know. So we call ourselves social broadcasters. So we use social media platforms too, and we're talking about platforms tonight. Yeah. We use social media platforms to broadcast right through the world globally. So if you've just joined us or you're sitting there watching and you're wondering who we are and what we're doing, I'm Pete Ward.
I'm Monique Bradley. We are live streaming from Auckland, New Zealand. Yay!
That's right. And so this is part of our social broadcasting academy, where we like to encourage people to find their own voice and find their own platform and get on screen and get on camera and start to broadcast their own message out there, because we believe this is the new TV. Yeah. This is how people will be watching TV. You give it 5 years' time, you'll switch on the TV and you'll have a choice of social media platforms with live stream video that you can tune into, or there'll be apps. Everyone will have their own app and you can subscribe to people's apps, or whatever it is that's going to happen. It's going this way. So we're helping people get on camera. We love being on camera. We love doing it all the time. We've got different shows. We're
also real firm believers that everybody has wisdom, and that our job as social broadcasters is to take that wisdom and share that with someone else globally, internationally, globally, because we believe that we never know when the wisdom of one person may be needed by someone else in the world. That's right. And that's really part of my purpose as well. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning, to be of service and to help connect people using my platform, which is my voice. And your platform, which is your ability to do all this, Pete. I mean, seriously?
Pretty cool.
You're amazing.
I have a voice as well, which I love talking when I get on my soapbox. I like the way you've you've put that there. You know, it's about getting our individual soapboxes and getting on there and sharing our knowledge with the world. So it's about sharing the knowledge. It just so happens that I know how to do it technically, as well as sit on my own camera feed and do it as well. So I really enjoy that. Raja,
thanks to the people who are sending through hearts and likes both on Periscope and in
nice.
Facebook. It's really great to have you guys here. Really cool. And if we can help you find your voice and find the right platform, or find your platform to help you spread your message to the world, all you need to do is you can email us info@yourfix.tv. This is what we're here to do. So help us live our purpose by helping us help you. By letting us help you. Cool. And Raja just said he would dance to my songs. Yes. Well, there you go.
He would, but he's also asked a question though, since when are you broadcasting through social media, mates?
Almost
did you mean
a year now.
When we started? Well, we started in April.
We started
2 years ago.
Yeah, we started doing some testing in April 2 years ago.
With a children's show. So we did a live children's show on YouTube when we first started out, and that was on a Sunday mornings, New Zealand time at, I think it was 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
And so we did an hour's worth of children's stories and
magic and music.
And all sorts of things. So we did that leading on, and then we started
Ray McVinney.
Yep.
Ray McVinney was the first one.
October.
That was October the 24th last year.
Yep.
So it was only last year, Pete, not 2 years ago. It was April last year.
Really?
It was April last year.
Okay, well,
and then October the 24th.
Two Aprils ago.
Yeah, we started. 2 Aprils ago.
Yes, there you go.
Then we started with Ray McVinney. Oh, thanks to whoever's giving me all these hearts on Periscope. Thank you.
Nice.
Ray McVinney, 24th of October. The following week, we launched the Pete and Monique Friday show.
That's right.
And then since then, we've added in Adulting, which is about love and intimacy. So we've done a pilot for that. We've done a pilot for Team Talk. We've now added in Health Bites, which is on a Monday at 7 p.m. New Zealand time. And then 11 a.m. on a Wednesday is Easy Living with Monique Bradley. I'm going to share with you guys. It is top secret, but I'm going to share it with you guys. We're about to launch a dating show called Love on the Couch. So we're just doing a casting call at the moment here in Auckland. So if you know anyone who's single, please get them on board. It's a live stream show where the audience, the global audience, gets to decide who the single goes on a date with.
Absolutely.
It's so cool and so interactive. Oh, some comments coming in. Thank you for all these hearts coming through on Periscope. Jonathan Penrose, will you be possibly having a fun game show? Well, the Love on the Couch is potentially a fun game show, definitely. But yes, we will be looking into that. We've also got a money show starting at the beginning of next year. So that's about finances and retirement and money making and things like that. We've also got a rugby league show set to launch. We've also got, we'll have a music show and a talent show. Pete, go. What did Raja say?
Raja said he's single.
Oh, perfect.
That's awesome. Okay, well, we could probably Skype you in, but I'm not sure how you would go on the date.
You'd need to be in Auckland to go on the date at the moment.
So how the idea came to your mind, I mean, you need audience for that to start streaming, and you got the clients. How, mates? Wow.
That's a good question.
Yeah, a very good question.
Thank you for all the hearts and Periscope. Whoever is doing that, we love you.
Lynette Hill said it's because we love you.
Oh, you guys are great.
Yep.
That's
nice.
Yeah, Jonathan Penrose. Yeah, I saw that you shared the post about the dating show. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. We do have quite a famous New Zealand celebrity coming in to actually be the host of that show as well. So I can't tell you, but I'm so excited.
Cannot.
So how did we start?
Well, basically you just have to actually do it. So we do have a document that you can actually work through to actually get your live show ready to go. I believe you can download it on our website somewhere. Hello,
Suet Girl 16 on Periscope as well.
Very nice.
Hi.
So you can get that document and you can work through that, and what it does is it helps you sort out what you're doing and who your audience is and how you're going to approach it. Then at some stage you just kind of have to start.
Yeah.
And then as you start, you build the audience, because if you don't ever start, you're always sitting there waiting for an audience to build before you start. Well, it's not even chicken and egg. You will never get an audience until you start. So you basically have to work out your platform. That's what we're saying tonight.
Yeah.
Work out your platform and go, right, this is what my platform is. This is what I want to say. This is who I want to say it to. And then you just get the physical platform, i.e. even just your phone, and you just start and you just do a live stream. And look, to be honest, live stream to yourself for the first time if you really want to. If you're nervous about it, live stream to yourself. Do a private only Facebook live stream and then look back at it and go, oh God, what did I say that for? What did I say that? But you've only done it to yourself, right? And then you're over it, and then do a real one. Do one out there, put it out there. One of the early ones we did was they launched a playground opening down by the beach where we were living in Takapuna. And so we went down there and we did a live stream there.
From our phones,
talking about the
carnage.
Oh, it was kids everywhere. It was crazy. We just did that. And then we started doing ones in the car. We do a car, a dash cam, basically, a live stream in the car. And then we started Friday, and you just do it, and you just do it, and you just do it, because you can't build an audience without giving them something to watch. So you just got to get on and do it.
Now, I found the viewer on Periscope who's giving us like a million hearts. A shout out to FBMWA, wherever you're watching from in the world. Thank you for all the hearts. You are so kind.
Very nice. That's very
so
nice.
Kind. It's lovely to have you on board. Hello to Becky6, who's just joined this stream as well on Periscope. Periscope. Oh, thank you. Thank you, FBMW. I hope I said that right.
Raj wants to organise a
trip to New Zealand.
Out to New Zealand for the dating show. Very nice.
That's cool. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm sure you'll be very popular. I do believe our friends at First Scene would love to meet you as well, because they loved your input into the show.
Absolutely.
So, basically, this is how we roll. We are very proud to be live streamers. In New Zealand, live streaming is relatively quiet.
Relatively new.
We're about 5 years behind the New Zealand, the international trend.
I have to stop now. I've been outed.
Oh, no. FBMWA, well, we love you. Hearts back to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hearts.
You're
thank
amazing.
You so much.
So that's from New Zealand. We're from New Zealand. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much. And
to us.
And basically, this is, if you go onto Facebook Live, you can actually search for live streams that are happening in the world. Through South America in particular, they have a huge live streaming community. America, there's a lot of Indian channels and Sri Lankan channels, and they're all out there streaming. And in fact, major news channels are now choosing to stream the news as well. Right. So you need to be everywhere. You need to if you want to grow your business, you need to grow it in the way that the big boys are doing it. Right. And streaming, I mean, if you've got a phone, you can start streaming right now. Pete.
Raja just said he's got his bunny over here. Remember Bunny from...
I have my date already. Oh, yeah. Remember Bunny. Right. That's right. From First Scene.
Awesome.
That's so true.
So look, platform. What else have you got on the platform? Building your platform.
Basically, let's sum that all up. About tonight's topic. First of all, tonight's topic was all about the platform, and this is a dual kind of topic, because first of all, you have to consider what platform should you use. Is it Facebook? Is it YouTube? Is it going to be Instagram, Periscope, Africa TV, I could go on and on. Are you going to stream through Twitter? If so, you need an API key for that. There's a lot of technical stuff behind streaming. What can you start with right now to help build your brand, your business, and be seen, heard, and remembered? Because that's our motto here at YourFixTV. And finally, Pete.
What is your platform? Okay, so once you've worked out there's lots of platforms, you can do it. What is your platform? And what we mean by that is, what is your soapbox? Yeah. What is that thing that you're going to get on your soapbox and talk about and highlight, and to be the thing that is, that you're known for? Because basically you want to be known for something. If you're going to do this, if you're going to jump on camera, you've got to be known for something. So as that famous saying goes, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
That's so true.
What you need to do is you need to give people that one thing that they know you for.
Yeah, that's so true.
Someone like Sean King in America, I follow Sean King. I know exactly what he stands for. He stands for human rights. Yeah. Lynette Hill from My Remedy, who we stream her show Health Bites on a Monday night, what she stands for is to make natural medicine open for everyone, for people to understand and educated around natural medicine, and to know that you always have choices when it comes to your treatment plan. Right. So if you're feeling less than fabulous and you've gone to a doctor who says you need this medication and this, always know you've got options.
always know. So that's really her platform. And everyone has a different one. And Raja Chetan's just said, I have a friend who is a governor candidate of the Libertarian Party of Arizona, and she uses live streaming always, and her supporters have grown in numbers since March. The winning formula is consistency and repetition. Because people come to know.
That's right.
Get yourself out there.
That's what it's about. Work out what you're doing, what you stand for, what your platform is, and then you just get yourself out there.
So regardless of what platform you're watching on tonight, we're here to work with you guys. So if you want to find your voice, which is one of the things I help our clients do. FBMWA just said, this has been eye-opening. We'll add your website to my... both of you make great TV hosts. Sorry, I missed both of your comments there. Thank you so much. We're really new to streaming through Periscope. We love it as a platform, and it's great to have you on board. Thank you. So at YourFixTV, we do help people become more competent on camera, and we have a presenters boot camp. It's just a couple of hours. We usually finish with a glass of wine. So it is pretty social, but it helps you find your voice in just a few short hours, and it helps you define your platform, which is your soapbox message. And then we also do a whole bunch of other things here, and we can work with you internationally because we can Skype you in and chat with you and train you at the same time. So Pete, what else do we do?
Well, looking at the screen there, we have content structure, which is all about working with your content to get the right content going out at the right time to the right people. We've got camera training, which is all about being on camera, which is what we were talking about there at the boot camp. But if you want a longer ongoing session,
it includes your interview technique and things like that.
Absolutely, yeah. As I was saying earlier, Monica's fantastic at interviewing, so she will train you. She will train you, and you will be one of the best. She is the best, but you will be one of the best.
Thanks, Pete.
We've got Technology Consult, which is all about the technology platform we're talking about tonight. We're talking cameras, we're talking bit rates, we're talking lighting, we're talking sound, we're talking all of those sort of stuff.
Yeah. We also do a broadcast strategy. So if you want to know how to get your content out there, that's where we work with you. And again, we can do a 1-hour session on your broadcast strategy, which can include all of your social platforms and create a strategic plan that will help you be seen, heard, and remembered and get you everywhere. We also work with people to create their own show. So as I mentioned, Monday night, we produce a health show in association with Lynette Hill, the naturopath from My Remedy. And this has been amazingly well received, and she is spreading her platform of natural medicine to the world. It's amazing. You can also be a guest on one of our shows. So if you work in the health arena and you want to feature on Health Bites, that could be a great platform for you that already has an audience. And Pete's favorite is that last one in the list there, passive income, Pete. Passive income.
This is the transference of knowledge. So this is your knowledge economy. So when you've got your tacit knowledge that I was talking about earlier, when you've got all that stuff that you know that nobody else knows exactly how to do, it's institutional knowledge. It's stuff that you've learned over 20 years of doing the same stuff, and you're an expert. And now it's time to transfer that knowledge. You become a knowledge mentor.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. You can earn income,
big money,
passive income, off being able to transfer that knowledge to people through social broadcasting, because you social broadcast and you capture that broadcast and you've done it, you've transferred that knowledge, and then you work with people every time, every week or every month. You would go live with them and you sit, and they could be anywhere in the world, and you can transfer your knowledge to them through using social broadcasting. So that's why and I can organise how to do that. Basically, you need to be able to take money off people through a website.
That's how it's done.
Right? You need to advertise yourself so that people know what you're doing and who you are and how awesome you are.
Yeah.
Because you are awesome.
There's
8 strategies to do that.
Yeah.
So you've got to learn how to do those 8 different strategies. And then once you know those, you can then take money off people in your sleep.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. Passive income.
I have to say thanks, Jonathan Penrose and Mary Heddick Stannerland, for sending all these amazing hearts and thumbs and stuff through. I'm so glad that the messages are getting out there, because my platform, Pete's platform. Raja just said, I noticed a comment come through from Raja actually just a moment ago, who said, I'm just refreshing the video there. He asked a question about what advice you have for people who might be shy to go on camera. A great question, but still want to advertise their products. Well, you've got a few different options. One, you could get someone else to do it for you. But I think, Raja, because I've seen you on camera because we've Skyped, and I know you're a confident, amazing person. Pete and I both thought you looked great on camera. What you have to remember to get over your fear is it's not about you. It's actually about the people you're speaking to. So if you constantly remember, how can I be of service to this person? How can the information I have to share change someone's life? And in that moment where you hold on to that thought, the nerves kind of disappear. Nerves come in when you are casting your own judgment on how you feel about yourself. So there you go. That's a tip from me to you. And if you are really panicking, just breathe and have a glass of water and then go live.
Yep. And practice.
Yeah.
It's a big one for me.
So true.
Did you get that?
It was subtle, I thought.
I thought it was very subtle. Practice. Okay, go live, practice, look at it back, look at it and go, oh, okay, I'm going to change that, and that. Re-look through them. Okay, so I used to play in a band, and I left the band and went solo. I've recorded a whole lot of backing tracks for myself. I'm a drummer, I'm a guitarist, and I'm a bass player, so I recorded them and then I can sing. So what I did is I recorded all these tracks, and then what I did before I started gigging is I went out into my garage and I set up all of my gear as if I was on stage, and I had headphones on because they were backing tracks and my guitar plugs in and everything, so I wasn't making noise for the neighbours apart from my singing, which, you know, I've got a few, you know, shoes thrown at the garage. Shut up. No, not really. Okay, and what I did is I did a set and a half practice every single night for a month. So I went through 20 odd songs right through as if I was going live, as if I was on stage, as if I was there.
Yeah.
So taking this into context, if you're going to go live, you need to practice as if you are live. And if you're going to speak at a conference, you need to set up a camera and record yourself, and you need to get your stage as if you are at the conference, and you need to dress rehearsal. That's what we're saying. Dress rehearse every single thing.
I've just recorded some voiceovers, one for a phone system for a company called here in Auckland. And I've also just done one recently for Te Papa, which is a big museum down in Wellington. I practice over and over again until I get them absolutely perfect, so that when I submit that to the client, we get instant sign off. Practice does actually make perfect. I don't believe in being perfect. I believe in being real, but practice really does give you the support so that when you come to perform, it's the artistry that takes over.
Yeah, Jonathan Penrose said maybe doing some practice would help. Well done.
Absolutely.
So you're on the same wavelength as us.
Yeah.
And of course,
I love Mary's comment actually. Did you see that earlier one? She said 35 to 40% of my income comes from my social media presence, either Instagram posts, engagement on Twitter, talking and Facebook lives. Passive income come at me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yep. Totes loves it.
Yep.
I know. Mary, you need to start using other platforms as well. Talk to us about that. But Africa TV would love you, as would Periscope.
Yep.
I don't know if you're already using them. I don't know if you're already using Instagram Live, but you go crazy on there if you've got a great following. It'd be really good for your clients as well.
Totally.
And she also said good advice on nerves, Monique, a glass of water and wine. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I've been doing this a long time.
Cheers.
And I still get nervous because I still have my own filters of, oh my God, I hope I'm okay.
Yep. And
I hope I look all right. What if I sound like a dick? Over it. Because it's not about me.
It's live, right? We often go live and things go, I'm not going to say wrong. They just don't go as planned. Sometimes they do not go as planned, and you've got to be ready with something in your head that you can pull out, because you've got to have something there to be able to go, oh, well, that didn't work. How about we do something completely different and we'll try this other thing? So you've got to be ready with some options.
But again, that's about being in the present moment.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
And I think, I've done a lot of pre-recorded stuff. I've done a lot of TV commercials. I've got one actually on the go at the moment that I'm just preparing for. And I think for me, it's really nice to be well rehearsed and know your stuff. But when you go live, there is some sort of magic that happens that, like we're talking with you guys right now, and anything could go wrong or anything could go right. And we're here in the present moment with you talking.
Yep.
And that is the magic of life.
I think how many times have we walked us, everyone who's been on stage and performing and live and things like that, and we've walked off stage and go, what did I actually say?
All the time.
I hope I said everything I thought I
didn't
was
sound
going.
like a dick, yeah.
Because you're just in that beautiful moment. I love that.
That moment. Yeah.
Right, hey, we need to go.
I need to cook some
really,
dinner.
Really cool.
Great
Talk to
chat
everyone
tonight,
Thank you very much.
Really good to have you guys with us. And remember, if you want to chat, you can personal message us through social media, through Facebook. You can look for Pete Ward or Monique Bradley. I'm just having a major deja vu.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's nice.
You could also look for Pete and Monique.
Yeah, Pete and Monique.
On Google. But don't click any of those links unless they're family safe.
Search, yeah. Yep. And the other option is you can email us info@yourfix.tv. So thank you to everyone who is watching tonight on Facebook Live. It's great to have you guys with us. Everybody watching on Africa TV, YouTube, and Periscope. We love having you guys with us. It's really cool. And remember, Monday night, 7 p.m, Health Bites New Zealand time, that is. Tuesday nights, 6:30, Cooking with Master Chef Ray McVinney. Wednesday morning, 11 a.m, Easy Living with Monique Bradley. And Wednesday, 7 p.m, is this chat about going live and social media.
7 p.m. in the evening.
In the evening.
Not in the morning.
7 p.m,
Just saying.
No.
Just saying.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
So thanks, team. We've got to go because I've got some halloumi to cook for tonight's dinner.
Yum, yum, yum.
Looking forward to it. Thanks so much. We love having you guys with us. And if you've got any questions, you know where to find us. I don't need to tell you again. Okay. But yeah, know your platform and know what platforms you're going to use to get your message out there. I'm Monique Bradley. This is Pete Ward. We love you.
See you, bye. Clicking from a long way away.
Okay, we're leaving now.